And I say, like I say, there's plenty of trails in the UK countryside. That is the golden thing with the UK. There are trails going off in every direction that you can certainly disappear to, keep yourself out of harm's way. And I have mentioned it before, because I mentioned Sandringham on Facebook, who, how and why, who had set me up, how I'd been set up and used by Norfolk Police, Disc Council, Freemason Fraternal, SS Sandringham as the Sandringham Fall Guide to cover up Rich Boy's Loft Party, Prince Harry's birthday party, 15th of September, their Black Princess 666 Jack the Ripper crime, Wolverton Wood Farm Cottage, the Sandringham SS 666 Wolf Pack, out hunting, having their fun, 17-year-old girl. Now, because I exposed that and why they'd wrapped me up and tried to use me as the Sandringham serial killer fall guy, which is never the case. I mean, Simon Bailey did send his blonde plainclothes host lover round to see me with her partner to inform me that they'd put me on the number 10 terrorist watch list. So how exposing a big Norfolk Police monster black bluff, porcupine lie, Disc Council that they want everyone to believe is true, how does exposing that make you a terrorist? So if one monster gaff, one monster black bluff, porcupine lie, one big epic fail, if that weren't enough, because no terrorist, you know, no serial killer, paedophile, rapist, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station mountain bike rapist here, Black Wizard. But I say, nicely used and set up, and that's the ironic thing. That is all right for Norfolk Police to frame me and to set me up. And why can some people get away with frames and fixes, set up, stitch up, assassination, blue murder? Why? Because they can. They're all in positions of power and authority. MP Knobhead Bacon, number 10, Lord Muppethead McGregor, the Red Baron of Fulham, Disc Conservative Club, South Norfolk Council. You know, they can call all the shots. Dr. Death, Silver Bullet Whom, big collaboration in the big disc black box serial killer frame. You know, they can send 3 police cars, a pickup, a van, you know, to arrest Stephen Fallon over a load of Nikki Moss, Kathy Moss, and Nikki's new big girlfriend Jade's monster black lies, setting Stephen Fallon up. So they can send all that police manpower, you know, poor little Dylan taken off from Fallon, who, as I say, was attacked by Kathy Moss and Jade. So when 2 people are attacking you, pulling your hair, punching you in the face off, you have the right to defend yourself. I mean, 2 people got hold of me, I'd certainly defend myself. But that's all okay. And I just think, come on here, police, go and solve some real crimes. You know, you want a real crime, well, all the evidence is there. Go and solve the Sandringham serial killer crime. See who is the real serial killer. You know, the Black Princess, Black Dukes, hidden in plain sight. And as I say, they're Jack the Ripper crime, certainly not mine. But as I say, they're all frightened of the Freemason Fraternal 6-6 mob, men in black, hybrid hosts. So they can get away with assassination and blue murder, and the police just turn a blind eye. And most of the senior police officers are all in Lucifer's Freemason Serpent SS, you know, Brood of Vipers Freemason Club anyhow. So they all scratch each other's back, all in collusion with each other, and cover up their crimes. And even when the IPCC took up my case, the Independent Police Complaints Commission, even used the word framed. Mandy Liddon backing me 100%, said Johnny will blow this police cover up out of the water. She knew I was telling the truth up against a big police serial killer frame, and we certainly rattled their cage that went before Stuart Craig at Norfolk Bagan SS Police Headquarters, the unprofessional standards department, police cover-up department, and he wouldn't even register a complaint. That was all covered up. And then even my right to appeal, even though we also found fresh evidence, you know, a letter proving Inspector Bunton was telling two blatant lies, far bigger than Plebgate. Mandy Liddon was disappeared when I contacted the IPCC again. And Helen Anderson said, your case is closed, even though I'd got new evidence, the evidence we needed to prove the monster lies, the big serial killer frame. And as I say, Mandy Liddon had been moved off the case and my case was closed, and I had the right to appeal. So police cover-ups, frames and fixers, you know, they can just close the door in your face, you know, because they call all the shots in your assassination. And then it came out about the IPCC covering up all the abuse in children's homes in Wales by Freemasons. And then it turned, the IPCC admitted that they've got a lot of ex-police working for them who are still looking out for the police's interest, for the Freemason fraternal interest, covering up their crimes. So even the IPCC, who are meant to be independent Police Complaints Commission, are frightened of the Freemason fraternal, the Royal Mason SS 66 mob. So they can commit Jack the Ripper crimes. You know, like Prince Andrew, he has got immunity, you know, but his sorry ass should be hauled back to America and he should be given evidence to the FBI, but he's got diplomatic immunity. Same with Prince Harry, William, Van, Truro and all that rich boys loft party at Sandringham, and a 17-year-old girl is hunted and abused and then found dead on the Royal Sandringham estate, and they can get away with it. And somehow this justice, and they wonder why people are out on the streets at a moment saying enough is enough. Yeah, especially in America, you know, not just choking people out, but how many people have been assassinated by the police. And like I say, the guy supposedly used a $20 bill that was a fraudulent bill to buy a packet of cigarettes, and that cost him his life. And there's been loads of cases, just people pulled over for some minor traffic offence, end up getting shot by the police. And when, as I say, when police can get away, who are meant to be there for law and order, and the Conservative joke party, the epic fail monster gaff Conservative party, call themselves the Law and Order Party, and this big monster frame goes right up to number 10 in Sandringham, as just a complete farce, complete joke. They wouldn't know law and order if that was sitting on the end of their nose. And why people are on the streets now saying enough is enough, but they've got all the power. They can put the military, the National Guard, heavy police number out on the street, and yeah, and they will rule martial law or whatever, but they're the ones who've got the guns. They're the ones who can rule and enforce their law by force, you know, brutality, dictatorship, whatever. But like I say, people are standing up, they are finding their voice. And there's no crime for people to expose, you know, to find their voice. I mean, like I say, with Facebook, YouTube, taking down people's accounts. I've had my account burned down on Facebook on more than one occasion. What? For speaking the truth, using free speech to expose a monster crime, which people don't like. And people have the right, not just a peaceful protest, but for freedom of speech, you know, and make their voices heard. You know, I certainly don't condone looting and all the rest, you know, but you're always going to have opportunists. But people in high places are getting away with far bigger crimes than anything going on the streets, far bigger crimes, and it's all being covered up. So like I say, there comes a time you have to disappear for all the right reasons before you're disappeared for 7 wrong reasons. And the UK, that is, you know, the one big asset on the UK's Devil Island, that there are so many country trails you can, and you need to keep your head down, become like a needle in a haystack. Otherwise, as I've done the video of Mr. Badger down there, unfortunately run out in front of me last night, the unexpected when you least expect it, you can take a big hit. And Norfolk Police, with their big agenda, any way that they can make you disappear, whether to the Norfolk Bacon SS pork farm, Dr. Death's black pig pen, and throw away the key, set you up as a mad, deranged serial killer, which is never the truth. Put you on the number 10 terrorist watch list. Again, no terrorist or serial killer here. All in the line of duty. And they just don't like it that someone has got the backbone to stand up and expose, you know, what is going on for everyone to see. And that's to say, especially exposing a Sandringham estate, killing Phil's, Jack the Ripper crime. Yeah, certainly people in high places. I must be certainly on the top of a few Mason SS shit list, but there you go. Anyhow, God bless, keep sweet, keep safe, and we'll speak again some other time. Bye.